Welcome to Gator Outside. We have a few things to cover today. Update on the field dirt we got delivered in last video. We do a little splitting and stacking. Plus we have an issue with the brakes on the lawn tractor. So y'all chill out, relax. Hope you enjoy the video. Round 2 on the mini crater. Should be the final load for the little dump trailer. That'll make 19 total out of the second 3-yard run. Been busy out here. Got the rest of the leaves up over on this side. It's looking good. A lot of work to do. Man, we got a heat wave coming through this week. It's like 85 degrees out here, maybe a little higher. So I apologize now. I had to bust out the white legs today and put on some shorts. So I apologize. Hey, let's get to splitting these quarters we did in last video. Get to stacking them down here for some future firewood for the house. Let's get the splitter warmed up and get busy. Got my third delivery of another 3 yards of fill dirt. We got storms coming through this weekend. I think I'm gonna cover this up with a tarp. And we're supposed to have a cold front coming through again next week. That'll be a perfect time to get this stuff over in the mini crater. Now, let me show you the progress on that real quick. Here's the mini crater that I've been filling in. It's coming along pretty good. And I think this load, maybe one more, get it up to where I need it. You don't realize how wide this is until you start getting to the top. When I first started, it didn't look like it was that wide. But I'll be glad to get this finished up and stop moving this dirt. I had some end cuts left over from the firewood, too short for the house, so I figured I'd split them up small. I got them all stacked over here in the sun so they'll dry out pretty quick. Then some of them I could probably use in my smoker, and the rest I'll just toss in the fire pit. But here we go. Start stacking some fresh stuff. Not too bad for one little riding mower trailer full. Go get another. I noticed my brakes have been getting worse. So I came down here to check out my brake pads and rotor, and I was just wiping it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Looks like we got a little leaking going on. Maybe a little gear oil getting on the brake pads and stuff. So if y'all ever have a problem with your brakes starting to slip, take a look at this and just see if that's your issue. Or maybe they just need adjusted. I got a 1/2-inch socket. We're gonna take off the brake lever. Now we got a 3/8 and take off this bracket. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change the seal in this. And there we go. Now we can take the brake lever off. Don't forget where that washer goes. Now we got one more bolt on the back, and all this will be free. Our brake pads dropped out. Alright, there we go. We'll get that all cleaned up. And let's pull off this rotor. Yeah, it's just covered in grease. That'll explain the brake issue. Yeah, I can see where it's wet. It's coming out of the bottom of that output shaft. It's definitely gonna have to be something that need replaced. What's the problem is I think I have to take this whole transmission apart just to fix that seal. So that's gonna be something to look into. Well, let's get these brake pads cleaned up and the rotor cleaned up and put back together. A little brake parts cleaner will do the trick. Squirt down the brake pads. Alright, let me wipe it down a little bit. I'll be right back with y'all. But there we go. Quick little spray down. Got all that grease off, or gear oil. Brake pads are clean. Let's get it all put back together. So to put this back together, ain't that hard. Got this little backing plate you put down in here first. Then your brake pad goes in on top of that. Now you get your two little, I don't know, cylinders. I don't know if these are pistons, what they call them, but they go in the back. So when you hit your brake lever, it'll push your brake pad out onto your rotor, and that's what'll stop you. Now I'll just get this put back together. Oh, don't forget about your spring. All right, we got everything cleaned up. Take the brake pad that goes on the back, put it in the little slot, and it don't want to stay, so we'll just go ahead and get our clean rotor. Slide that back onto the shaft, and that'll hold it in place. Get it back into place. Snug that up a little bit. All right, we got it just snug. Slide our brake lever back on. Don't forget about your washer. We got the other bolt. And just snug it up a little bit. Now let's switch out our socket to the 1/2 inch. This is what controls the tension on your brakes. So if your pads get wore out a little bit, just tighten this bolt up. Well, tighten the nut up. Now I just need to adjust the brakes. So I'll put the brake lever on, push the mower, make sure she'll stop. And if she don't stop, just tighten it up a little more. That might be it right there. As long as it works for now until we get a replacement seal. Quick little 5-minute job. Clean the rotor and brake pads, and now we have brakes again. Out of gas. We had a 1/2 tank of gas in the splitter and we just ran out. This is our second trailer load and we got 1 row done. We started working on the 2nd row. Still got 3 and 4 to go. Alright, here's the 2nd trailer load. Let's get this stacked up, get everything packed up, and I gotta cook some dinner. Well, I didn't realize it until I was all finished yesterday. My phone ran out of storage and it stopped recording. So I need to figure out another option. If y'all have any ideas on cameras to use, you know, out in the yard and stuff. And I also noticed my phone, when I have the splitter running, it kind of bounces a little bit. I don't understand what's up with that. So hopefully, maybe a new camera will take care of that. Well, we got this finished up, you know, what we could till we ran out of gas, which I still need to take the can and get a refill. We got 2 loads in the riding mower trailer. And it's a pretty good amount of wood. You see, I mean, I know this ain't as tall as the other side. We're about 16 inches. Then over here, we're at 2 feet. And I forget how long this is. Let's see. I want to say it's around 12 foot. We are right at 12 foot, right there. So it's a pretty good amount of wood fits in that little trailer. So I gotta say once again, that Impact Implements trailer, that's a good buy. I mean, I hauled rocks in it, dirt, logs, split wood. The thing's still a beast. I've been using it over a year, ain't have an issue with it yet. And I love the high ground clearance it has, so it could go all over the yard and I don't have to worry about it getting hung up. And that was one of the issues with all the other trailers I'd see, is they have no ground clearance. They got those tiny little tires, and that's why I thought this one would be heavier duty, and I believe it is. So if y'all are looking for a trailer, that might be the one to consider. And I think the newer models, instead of the mesh siding, it actually has solid sides, so your dirt won't fall out, which I have an issue with. I'm gonna have to try to put something on the sides to take care of that. But anyways, got this finished up, and man, it's hot out here once again today. This is the next day after, and man, the wife getting ready to go drop the little one off, and we're gonna go check out Jeff Foxworthy. So that'd be pretty cool. Never seen him before. Well, y'all have a good time, and if you don't mind, like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next episode.